Woo! Good morning, everyone. This is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live from Asia, guys. It's a great day we're having out there. We're seeing a lot of green everywhere, guys. And, we're seeing some really good news coming out of the U.S. Looks like, Jerome Powell is saying that they're not going to ban crypto and, that crypto's here to stay, guys. So this is really bullish news. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to look at the actual video where Powell says they're not going to ban crypto. So this is really huge news. Some other good news that's happening right now. We're also seeing that Bitcoin price is up. All the markets are up right now. We're also seeing that Gary Gensler in the house. He's also thinking and saying that he's going to review Bitcoin ETF. So this is really bullish news. So we're seeing a lot of huge catalysts out there in the market. We're also going to take a look at what Plan B has to say. And it looks like we hit it right on the head, exactly as Plan B and I were saying, that we're going to see a $43,000 Bitcoin coming in. And we managed to close the month of September over $2,800 for ethereum. So this is really bullish news. So it's a good time to be alive, guys. And it looks like the infrastructure bill got delayed again. So let's hopefully that the dams on the hill, they can just keep delaying that infrastructure bill forever, because nobody really wants the infrastructure bill. And also, recently just came out that, looks like Yellen is saying that they're going to remove the debt ceiling. So that's really bad news, because if they remove the debt ceiling, it means that the Fed can just print as much money as they want forever and ever. And we could see that the US dollar could be like the Zimbabwean dollar, where it's going to cost you $1 million to buy a Coke. So, or we could go the same route as Venezuela, where, the US dollar has absolutely no value. So that's all these things are culminating together. Also, looks like we're going to be heading into some deep dark recession, guys. So with that being said, all of these things are good catalysts long term for crypto. I mean, in the short term, when these things come out, you're gonna see crypto going down a little bit. So October is here. We also have about $700 million worth of options expiring on Friday, this Friday. So, and this is kind of the remaining leftovers from September. So we're really not gonna see the full fledged October effect until the end of the week. Just after Friday U.S. time. So you guys have to keep an eye on that. Remember, this video is not financial advice. It's just OG in the house giving his opinion. This is for educational purposes only. Some other things that are happening right now. We're also seeing that with that infrastructure bill being delayed, that's, as I said, it's really good news for everybody. And I think that's a pretty exciting time to be alive right now. And we're seeing that cryptos are gearing up to explode, guys. So this could be your very last chance to dollar cost average and buy the dip before things explode. Now, some people are saying that typically when we have double tops, we have like a dead cat bounce, and then we have the mother of all dumps. So some people are saying that this is what's happening this time. I don't believe it, because we're going to take a look at some of the on-chain matrix and some of the other data that's out there, and I don't believe that this is just a double top has happened already at 50,000, and this is just a bit of a dead cat bounce recovery, and then suddenly we're going to have this huge big dump down to the downside. I don't think that's going to be coming. I still think there's still a lot of upside, and so far we're seeing that Plan B, his predictions for September have come true, guys, and also for August at 47K, it's also come to fruition as well. So I think that definitely 100K is coming in, and I can see Dogecoin passing $1. Absolutely, we're going to be passing $1, guys. So let's jump into content without further delay, guys. Let's do it right now. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to go back and look at my other content. We've got Selling Doge Now. My answers will shock you guys. Go back and watch that. Also, kaboom! We should be getting some really big news out of McDonald's. They did tweet out yesterday. You have to go back and watch this video. It looks like we could be getting the McDoge soon coming out, and that would be really bullish and great news, guys. So if that happens, that's really good news. Also, go back and watch this. Elon Musk, he was asked recently what he thinks about regulation and the crypto regulation, and he basically said, and I quote, basically do nothing. There's no need for regulation. Regulation is a real bad thing, guys. So let's keep that in mind, and let's hope that the Fed backs off on the regulation. So before we do that, let me just give a big shout out to Diana Bogus Garcia in the house. She was asking for a shout out, so we did give her a shout out, guys. So big shout out to you. Let's welcome some of our new members in the house. So we got Mark in the house, we got Raymond in the house, and Matsuba, and these are all our channel supporters. And just want to say God bless you guys, and thank you for supporting the channel. And don't forget to smash the likes, subscribe, you do it right now, guys. So let's jump into content. As you guys can see right here, the Fed has no intention to ban cryptocurrency. So Jeremy Powell, he was at Congress yesterday, and he was being asked about CBDC and crypto, and he equivocally said that there will be no ban on crypto. He will not ban crypto. So let's take a look into that. Let's take a look into that excerpt of that right now, guys. So here's the actual conversation.
We were asked about CBDC, or the central bank digital currencies, and their impact on stablecoin and other cryptocurrencies. And you stated, and I think I quote you correctly here, you wouldn't need stablecoins, you wouldn't need cryptocurrencies if you had a digital U.S. currency. So, Mr. Chairman, as a matter of policy, is it your intention to ban or limit the use of cryptocurrencies like we're seeing in China?
No, and I immediately realized that I misspoken there. I didn't mean to take the word cryptocurrency out of that sentence. And I would say fairly widely understood that central bank digital currencies could perform some of the make.
But no intention to ban.
Less.
No intention to ban.
No intention to ban them, but they're, the stable coins are like money market funds. They're like bank.
So you can see here that Jerome Powell clearly stated that he has no plan to ban crypto. So this is really good news. But we still got the regulatory, the regulatory aspects of the crypto space that the SEC definitely wants to be regulating that. And other really good news that's coming out of Washington is SEC Chairman Gary Gensler looks forward to review of Bitcoin futures ETF filings. And I keep telling you guys, if we can get an ETF approved this year, and we got ProShares, they're due to have their approval or disapproval by October 18th. This is going to be really huge for the crypto space, and this could send Bitcoin up to six figures, guys. And of course, as you guys know, that Dogecoin and the other cryptos are pretty much linked to BTC right now. So this is really good news that Gary Gensler has decided that he's going to review Bitcoin futures and filing, and basically said the chairman of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, Gary in-house, explains that some laws provide significant investor protections, exchange traded funds, ETFs, including those seeking to invest in Bitcoin futures. He's looking forward to seeing the SEC's review of such filings. So basically, Gary likes ETFs because the ETFs allow regulation of the space. So Gary right now, he's really going after the decentralized exchanges, and the reason he's going after is because they're hard to tie down, they're hard to clamp down on, and he's also going after centralized exchanges as well. But ETFs are very, very easy for him to regulate. So I believe that we're probably going to see more leniency, more acceptance by the SEC for ETFs than we are going to see for decentralized exchanges and centralized exchanges. So you're going to see that there's going to be a lot of regulation ramped up for centralized exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Hubei, FTX. So you're going to see all this happen in Crypto.com. So you're going to see that there's a lot of regulatory KYC that's going to come in, and today was the expiration date on Binance for KYC. So if you had an account with Binance and you didn't complete your KYC, then your accounts have been suspended and you can only do withdrawals. So guys, you can see that this whole regulation thing is it's really changing the landscape. It's really changing the landscape compared to a year ago or 2 years where it was more of a Wild West, and you could have a Binance account with just an email, and you could start sending fiat currency to your spot accounts, this and that. And now it's really changed, and you can see that the regulations are really ramping up and bumping up, guys. So my personal take on it, I think that too much regulation is a bad thing, guys. It's going to kill the industry, and it's going to send people far and wide to other places. One of the reasons I'm in Asia is because too much regulation for crypto is not that good, particularly when your whole livelihood, your whole existence has been based on cryptocurrency and the future of cryptocurrency. So for example, look at Ukraine. They're very much going to be one of the more widely accepted places in Europe for cryptocurrency. So you could be seeing a lot of nomads and people who work online moving to Ukraine because it's crypto friendly. So you're going to see that a lot of these online nomadic workers who earn their income from being online, and they don't have to be anywhere physical, tied down to any place physically. They're going to be moving to the places where they have less tighter regulations, less tax. You're seeing a lot of people migrating, digital nomads migrating to places like Dubai, for example. So, and Asia, for example. So these are some things that they need to take into to concern, is that there's going to be a lot of digital nomads that are just going to say, look, we're not going to take this anymore and we're out of there. So this is some things to keep in mind. Some other news that's coming out right now, we can see that bears intend to pin the Bitcoin price below 43K until Friday's 700 million expirations. So basically right now we've got the Bitcoin has been trading in a descending pattern since strong 53,000 on September 7th, and we've been kind of going down from there. But that's the Debbie down in September, and now we have around about 700 million worth of options that are going to expire on Friday. And most of those options are short positions. So there could be a short squeeze coming in, and that should propel prices going up. So even Elon Musk, he's expressed support for cryptocurrency, and at the Code Conference, and and people asking, is it possible to destroy crypto? And Elon Musk says, no, it's not possible to destroy crypto, but it's possible for governments to slow down its advancement. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. We're seeing Gary, we're seeing the Fed, we're seeing a lot of countries, particularly China. What they're doing is they're just slowing down the advancement. But once again, cryptocurrency is like a freight train moving at 200 miles an hour. You cannot stop it. It's coming. You guys have to accept it. You guys have to adopt it, or you got to get out of the way, guys. And this is just a reality on the street. Some other news is we're seeing that DeFi and DEX volume soar amid China's crypto ban. So, with this whole crypto ban, we're seeing that there's been a huge uptake in exchange volumes on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, DYDX, PancakeSwap. So according to data from Chainalysis, there has been significant amount of regional Bitcoin flows happening within Eastern Asia, as highlighted in the tall green bar in the graph below. This suggests that crypto holders in the region have been shifting around their holdings in response to regulatory crackdown. So this is what I always keep saying to people. When there's a crackdown, people will find a way. They will find a way to move their coins around. So just because there's a ban, fine. There's a ban on centralized exchanges like Hubei, FTX, Binance. Who cares, guys? Because what you're going to do is you're going to take that currency, shift it to a decentralized exchange, and that's it. And it's going to be tied to, either a Trust wallet, a MetaMask, or your hardware wallet. So it really doesn't matter. For example, I have all my pancake tokens, my cake tokens on PancakeSwap, and I'm earning 77% APY on my pancake tokens, guys. And it's not on a centralized exchange. It's completely decentralized. Nobody can regulate. You cannot regulate that. It's impossible. So when the regulators wake up and governments wake up, that you can create bans on centralized exchanges, but when it comes to decentralized exchanges, it's not going to happen. And that's why you're going to see that over the next 5 years, you're going to see more and more centralized exchanges start to die, because as the more experienced crypto traders and the more savvy crypto traders are going to say, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I want to have anonymity, and I don't want to go through this whole KYC thing. And you're going to see that the newbies are going to be going to Coinbases, going to be going to Robinhood, going to be going to Binance, going to be FTX. But the more experienced crypto traders and the ones with a lot of crypto wealth, they're going to be using decentralized exchanges, and that way they don't have to deal with governments and regulation because it's decentralized, guys. And that's what's happening. I mean, for me, I'm doing the same thing. I mean, I've been a huge Binance fan for a long time, but I'm starting to have second thoughts now, because sure, I've done all the KYC, but what happens if they change the regulations again? And remember, they hold the keys to my crypto at any time they say we're stopping withdrawals. So now what? So and that's what and centralized exchanges are becoming more and more like traditional banks now. And that's what crypto is not about. That crypto is not about that. That's why we're into crypto, guys, because we want to break away from the banks who are telling us what to do, how much money you can send. I mean, it's ridiculous when you want to send more than $10,000 to your mother who's retired because she needs money for the hospital, this and that, and you got to go through this whole proof source of funds and all of this. Come on, guys. And if your income is from crypto and earning interest on crypto, so come on, it's just ridiculous. So too much regulation is a bad thing. Some regulation, yes. I think there should be some regulations on stable coins to protect us, and from rug pulls and this, that. But overall, too much regulation is bad news. Some other news that's coming in right now, we can see that, guys, that exactly as I predicted, I told you that 43K would be coming in for Bitcoin, and as Plan B predicted, as I told you it's going to happen, it's happening right now, guys. It's happening right now, and we're seeing that 43K is exactly where we were. We just slightly over 43K, was up $43,200. That's where I ended up yesterday. So it's a really great time to be alive, guys. And we're looking at 63K as being the next setup, guys. So I really think that 63K is absolutely incoming. It's just a matter of time, and we should see that happening in not too distant future. So we're still on track for 98K and 135K for December, guys. So with that being said, you guys have to just understand one thing. I believe that Plan B is exactly on the money. Sure, some people have been saying, oh, you know, look at Bitcoin. We had this top here at 63, then we had this. Then we went all the way down, and then this up to 50,000 is a dead cat bounce, and now there's going to be the dump of all dumps, guys. I don't believe that for a second, because I believe that Plan B so far he's been bang on right now, and I don't believe that, you know, a lot of YouTubers and a lot of other people saying that, you know, we've had the double top already. The top was at 63, and then at 50 was the second top, and now that's it. It's done. We're going down, down, down. I don't believe that. If you want to believe that, that's your own decision, but I don't believe that. I still believe that Plan B, you know, look, August he called it, September he called it. I believe October he's going to call it. Yes, we could see a little bit of dumpage between now and Friday, or the first week of October. We could see a little bit of dumpage because the whales may attempt to manipulate the market, their last attempt to manipulate the market. But if we look at a lot of the on-chain data right here, you can see that we still have supply shock, and you know, we're seeing that, you know, if you look at sentiment, our metrics indicate encouraging downtrend in ETH supply on exchanges. Traders have focused on more volatile pumping coins. So we're seeing that still there's a supply shock. The amount of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other coins on exchanges is at its all-time low. And we haven't seen this before. And this is something completely different. And that's what makes me believe that we're definitely going to be hitting $100,000 Bitcoin, $10,000 Ethereum. We're going to see $1 to $2 Bitcoin, Dogecoin incoming, guys. I'm so bullish on that. You guys should be really bullish. Let's take a look at the market cap right now. So we're seeing that the market cap is at 1.95 trillion, and so we're still in the green. It's looking pretty positive. We had a little bit of a pullback this morning from where we were yesterday, because yesterday the market cap did hit a high of almost 2 trillion. So we're coming back a little bit, but there's nothing to worry about. Let's take a look at Doge in house. So right now we're seeing Doge is trading at 0.240, and we're just kind of flatline. So guys, don't worry about it. We're going to get up to the promised land pretty soon, and just wait for these expirations that are going to expire on Friday. But we've got some really bullish news, guys. Some really good catalysts. We're seeing, you know, US is not going to ban crypto. We're seeing that Gary Gensler is going to approve an ETF soon. I guarantee you there's going to be an ETF approved this year. I guarantee it, guys. Absolutely coming. Let's take a look at BTC right now. Is trading at $43,755, and that's on the weekly Bitstamp chart. And you can see that we're just above the 21-day EMA for this week so far. So if we can stay above that, that's really bullish news. So far this month, October here in Asia, is looking pretty peachy keen, guys. Let's take a look at Bitcoin in the house. Bitcoin right now is trading at 43,791. This is on the 4-hour Binance chart, and you know, we're getting a little bit of pullback, but you see the volume's a little bit flat right now, so I wouldn't panic about that. And you know, our next target is to get ourselves up to 44,600. If we can get above 44,600, this is going to be the path to the promised land, and then our next target is going to be about 45,900. So we're going to get there. 46,000, absolutely incoming, guys. I wouldn't panic. We're all set up. Expect a little bit of choppy turbulence for the first week of October until these 700 million options expire. So expect a little bit of choppiness, but don't panic, guys. Absolutely do not panic. Do not panic, guys. Let's take a look at Ethereum in the house. So Ethereum in the house is doing pretty good. It's at 3,021. So it's breaking up to the upside. So it's looking pretty good. And we did blast past this resistance level that we had at 3,000. And we're looking, you know, our next overhead target is at 3,150. And then we're on our way to the promised land. So let's get it, guys. And let's take a look at Cardano in the house. Cardano has just been kind of going sideways right now. It's at $2.12. It did go as low as almost $2. It did bounce back. We got some overhead resistance at $2.15. We need to break past that. It's just going to be a bit of time, because you know, we got Cardano's got a lot of catalysts out there. You know, they had this summit. They have all this really positive stuff. So this is looking pretty positive, guys. So some other that's a ship out in the harbor that's just tooting its horn right now. So we're seeing right now that Solana is trading $141, so it's above my line in the sand. So I'm expecting Solana to break out to $154 very shortly, guys. So I wouldn't panic about that. And let's take a look at Avalanche in the house. Right now, Avalanche is at $66, and it's kind of going sideways. And I think we're going to see some sideways action continuing to go on until the end of this week. And so that's that's pretty okay, guys. It's a good place to be. At least we're not breaking down. So don't worry about it. Don't panic, guys. Things are looking okay. So let's take a look at the markets in the house right now. So right now we're seeing that the total market cap is 1.98 trillion, and the volumes are 69.77 billion. And a Bitcoin DOMs is still too high. It needs to come down, guys. Let's take a look at our fear and greed. Our fear and greed is actually improved from extreme fear yesterday. Everyone was running for the hills to fear. We're still fearful right now. So I think it's don't panic. You need to do the opposite of exactly what the market is doing, and that means this is a great time to be buying, guys. Keep buying dollar cost averaging. And I don't believe, and I don't believe for a minute. I don't believe for a minute that this is a this is a double top, and this is the this was the double top, and this is the end, and we're going down. I don't believe that for a second, guys. So let's look at the markets in the house right now. So right now we can see that Bitcoin is trading at 43,761, and that's up 1.72%. And Ethereum is up almost 2%. That's at 3,020. We're seeing ADA is at $2.12 right now, and that's slightly up. BNB is up almost 3%. It's $387. And Solana in the house is $141. So we're above my line in the sand, guys. Go Solana, go! And it's at 100. It's 1.8%. Up, guys. And DOT is also up. It's up at 2.56%, and that's at 28.87. And Doge in the house is up 1%, almost 1%, and that's at 20 cents, 2035, guys. So that's looking pretty good. Luna is starting to come back because it had this Columbus update, guys. So keep an eye on that. We might see Luna start to pick up some traction real fast. Avalanche is still down at $65. We talked about that. Link is up. We're talking Algorand is still down, guys. Atom is slightly up. Matic is up. ICP is up. VET is doing pretty good, guys. Come back about 12%, so that's looking pretty good. And let's take a look at Cake is also up right now, so that's also looking pretty good. Go to my Twitter, follow. We got 2,400 people following, so follow me on my Twitter. And if you follow me, you won't miss any notifications. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, subscribe in the house right now. Do it. You're gonna love it. And don't forget to like this channel or not. That's all I have to do. Whatever floats your boat. Guys, don't forget to go to the description of my video. Check out my linky links. This is not financial advice, guys. And become Patreon members. Buy the channel a coffee and become a member. Become a channel member, because remember, all of the memberships, all of the coffees, all of this stuff, it goes to charity, guys. Absolutely goes to charity. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. So guys, don't forget to do that right away. And don't forget to check out my merch. Guys, we got hats, we got hoodies, we got all sorts of stuff, guys. Pick up some merch, and if you send me a picture of you wearing your merch or holding your merch, I'll feature you on the next video, guys. And don't forget to pick up the mug, the infamous mug. It's full of joy, it's full of happiness. And one last thing, guys, go to Zen Music Addict's wife channel, and if you need to massage your brain and relax, go to Zen Music Addict right now. Hit that subscribe button. Do it. And guys, I just want to say God bless you. Thank you for watching. Crypto's looking good. Everything's looking good. The government is not going to ban crypto. Gary Gensler looks like he's playing with us, playing fair with us, and we're going to get that, the holy grail, the Bitcoin ETF, guys, in the house. So just want to say God bless all of you. I love you guys. Have a great day. See you in the next one. Woo!